Is officially the end of an era. Showmax is shutting down. The new owners of DSTV, Canal Plus, sent out an email this morning to their Showmax subscribers, and they said that the service will be discontinued. Unfortunately, it's because of money. They said in a statement that the substantial annual losses experienced by the Showmax business have proved unsustainable.
Y.A.D. Totiro.
What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing good. Today, we have uninteresting news. No. We have sad news. We got Umkosi Wasimzanti in the building. Mzanti disappointed that Showmax is coming to an end. Showmax is coming to an end. I also received an email yesterday. That's tough. Let's tap in.
Guys, I don't want to lie. So the shutdown of Showmax in SA really hits home. As you may have heard, Showmax is being discontinued in SA following what they call a comprehensive review of multi-choice streaming activities. Just recently, Canal Plus acquired rights for multi-choice. And basically, they said that today they've been losing so much money that it's no longer sustainable for them to continue streaming Showmax. But you don't have to panic yet, because they will continue to stream Showmax without any interruptions until they provide further updates about content or any updates if needed. And at this point, it's unclear about what's going to happen with The Real Housewives of Durban and The Mummy Club. I've been hearing that they haven't started filming the newest season because of this whole drama multi-choice. But yeah, I do think that if they do come back, then they will stream them Gumzan's Magic. But let's actually wait for an update from them and see what kwenzakala. But it is, of course, very sad to see Showmax shutting down after 10 years due to poor financial performance. This streaming service has launched so many iconic shows like The Mummy Club, The Real Housewives of Durban, Youngins, and many more other incredible shows. But let me know in the comment section what you think about Showmax shutting down in SA, and thank you very much for watching this video.
This somehow feels like a breakup that you did not expect when things were going well, and then you wake up one morning and you're told, Uguti, it's not you, it's me, it's not working out, and then you have to just figure things out for yourself, guys. I'm talking about this whole Showmax situation, right? So I'm sure you guys have heard by now that Showmax is getting discontinued. There hasn't been any sort of comms to say when exactly it's going to stop, but currently it's still, you guys can still access content, etc. But my biggest concern with this whole thing is the ripple effect that it's going to have well within the creator economy. Because let's also be very honest, a lot of us actually jumped on Showmax because of its unique selling point being African content, and also great high quality African content, right? And so to see a platform such as Showmax, which became accessible throughout the continent, shutting down is just, it makes no sense to me, guys. And I know it's also beyond us as viewers, as consumers, given the deal that MultiChoice basically had with.
It's like, bro, I would expect. I don't think people are really tapped in with DSTV like that anymore. And I've heard that, a lot of shows have been removed from DSTV. Like my favorite, but I would expect DSTV to be like, we're shutting it down. I didn't expect Showmax though. Like my
oh hell no.
The way I see things, I didn't expect Showmax to shut down anytime soon, bro.
Canal Plus, but it really also pains me because it makes me wonder, Uguti, with all of the content that Showmax has produced, where will that actually sit? Is that now moving over onto DSTV, where there's going to be a portal where all of these archived shows are going to live? What is that going to look like? Because the last thing I think we also need as South Africans is having our content, our rich history and content, while within entertainment being erased over such a deal. Now, my other concern also is the production companies and the talent, right, behind all of these amazing shows. Like, what's happening to them? I'm hoping, all of that content is then moved over onto DSTV. But at the same time, with this deal with Canal Plus, it seems like, based off of what I've read in the media, Canal Plus really does want to give people more international content. And so the big question really is, what is then going to happen to African content, given, obviously the footprint that MultiChoice actually has within the rest of the continent? Because we've also seen with other streaming platforms that have essentially adapted over the years, and they've also created, South African or African content that managed to live on their platforms to essentially attract that audience. So yeah, I'm really hoping Uguti something happens like that is really going to benefit the creators more than anything, because le movie le hey sana. But one thing I am interested to see play out is how the other competitors are going to react to all of this. Are they then also going to up their content in terms of more African options, or African content options, that is, seeing that there is going to be a gap in the market. But whatever it may be, I am quite nervous about the future of African content. I don't want to lie to you guys. And also, as someone who has previously worked on Showmax as both a content creator as well as a PR specialist for the brand, it really does pain me, because I feel like that was the one place where, I was able to also start my content creation work by reviewing these shows, by reviewing shows such as The Wife when it first came out, and how that platform really gave many of us a voice, over the years, and just opportunities to also contribute to getting people to, watch local content. And that's always been a very, very big passion of mine. And so I also mourn these news, because Shem, I don't want to lie to you guys, I don't know Guti. But anyway, let me know, guys, how you guys feel about this whole thing with Showmax, and let's talk.
Email am I waking up to now? What do you mean that you're gonna discontinue Showmax? Like why? What is the need? Like, where must I watch The Wife? Where must I watch Aspire? Where must I watch Ikaz? Where must I watch The Queen? Where must I watch my shows now? Is what?
Yeah, man, I could tell a lot of people here in Mzansi, we really want to tap in with our African content. Like, we still want to watch our shows, and Showmax was, one of the best platforms to produce that. Like South African movies, like high TV productions. I think I saw like an alien movie or something like that from Showmax, and it's here in South Africa. It's like, wow, for a change, something new and creative, our people actually doing that. So yeah, man, it's like people are really disappointed when Showmax, revealed the news, man.
Why are you discontinuing Showmax? Why must I wake up to bad news like he?
Guys, we have got some breaking news for South Africans. It is officially the end of an era. Showmax is shutting down. The new owners of DSTV, Canal Plus, sent out an email this morning to their Showmax subscribers, and they said that the service will be discontinued. Unfortunately, it's because of money. They said in a statement that the substantial annual losses experienced by the Showmax business have proved unsustainable. So yeah, we'll have to see if they'll replace the streaming service with a new one, but let me know what you guys think about this.
By the way, I don't really think anybody's genuinely surprised that the Showmax is being discontinued.
I think they will replace it with something else. I don't think, Showmax will, it'll discontinue somewhere in the near future, as they stated, but I don't think it'll just be over like that. There's always gonna be something. Always.
And sita stuka nikiona DSTV na Go TV pia zimeenda. I will not be surprised at all. And it just shows you how there's a massive shift in terms of how content is being consumed, plus how these biasharas can become profitable in this competitive market. Because how do you consume your media right now, by the way? How do you consume your media? Most of you mnachinanga to TikTok the whole day. Ukienda kwa ile nini yako ya activity ya app, uangalie spend how much days in the app, una realize you spent almost 8 hours.
Hold on, is this a South African language? Is he speaking fast? Konte ngayizwa or angimuzwa lo mjida mina.
On TikTok, you rarely go on YouTube, you rarely go on Netflix, you just on TikTok. Kutoka TikTok unaenda Instagram, kutoka Instagram unaenda Facebook. As in, you rarely consume any other form of media. And how do you expect Showmax? How do you expect Netflix? How do you expect any other platform to compete and actually become profitable? As in, it doesn't make any sense. I just feel bad for those content creators who are making money through Showmax on my TV show. As in, my producer, Manini, but things are gonna get thick.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mgozi waseMzansi Showmax.
Yeah, man. Showmax will definitely close in the future, as they stated, you know. But hey, man, you guys comment down below and tell me what you think about this. I'm gonna tap with you. Love you. Take care.